Most cleanest countries in the world. Clean water, pure air, efficient handling of waste, and effective sanitation all significantly improve human health. In this list, we've ranked the 10 most clean countries in the world based on the latest Environmental Performance Index. Cleanliness doesn't just look better, it leads to a pleasant and longer life. For example, countries with high pollution levels see high rates of communicable diseases, accounting for 72% of all deaths, 16% of which are caused by toxic pollution. These countries all boast clean water, healthy air, and well-maintained infrastructure. Each country has made significant commitments to environmentalism and cleanliness. You're all welcome to my channel. Kindly like and subscribe to this channel to enjoy many more interesting information for your satisfaction. Also, hit the notification button to get you notified of upcoming posts. What is the Environmental Performance Index (EPI)? The Environment Performance Index (EPI) is an international ranking system that measures the environmental health and sustainability of countries. The EPI ranks 180 countries on 24 performance indicators across 10 issue areas, with a score of 0 to 100. The indicators are based on a few of the following factors: air quality, sanitation and drinking water, heavy metals, waste management, biodiversity and habitat, ecosystem services, fisheries, climate change, pollution emission, agriculture, water resources, among others. Here are the list of 10 most cleanest countries in the world. Number 10 countries: Iceland. Iceland is a world leader in addressing pollution control and natural resource management challenges. Iceland is the 10th cleanest country in the world with 62.80 score by EPI ranking and a very low ecological footprint. Iceland's love of nature and strong environmental consciousness results in it having one of the world's cleanest air and water. In fact, over 60% of Iceland's energy comes from renewable sources, mainly hydro and geothermal power. Almost all heating and electricity generation is provided for by renewables, hydro and geothermal energy. Iceland has great potential for carbon uptake from the atmosphere by afforestation and revegetation, and to curb emissions from soils by reclaiming drained wetlands. The 9th country is Switzerland. Today in Switzerland, approximately 53% of the electricity is produced by fully renewable hydroelectric power plants, 36% is produced by nuclear power plants, and the remaining are obtained from biofuels, waste incineration, and wind. Switzerland scored 65.90 out of 100 on the EPI scale. Switzerland achieved high scores for drinking water quality and access, 95.0, wastewater treatment, 96.9, and protected areas, 92.5%. In terms of greenhouse gas emissions, it ranked 15th out of 180 countries with a score of 65.90. While Switzerland's overall environmental performance is good, there are some areas that could be improved. For instance, the country scored only 58.9% for air quality, due to its high levels of particulate matter from transportation and industry sources. Austria is the 8th country. Austria is ranked the 8th cleanest country in the world, scoring 66.50 on the EPI scale. Austria's high ranking is due to its low level of air pollution and strong measures put in place by the country to curb greenhouse effect. In fact, Austria has the lowest level of sulfur dioxide emissions in Europe. It evaluates progress towards green growth and sustainable development, with special chapters focusing on major issues like health, climate policy, and ecosystem vitality. Hydropower is the main source of electricity production in Austria, accounting for some 60.2% of the country's total electricity generation in 2021. The 7th country is Slovenia. Slovenia scored 67.30 out of 100 on the EPI scale 2022. Its highest scores were in both water and sanitation, 83.30, climate and energy, 79.90, while it scored the least in air quality, 41.60. Slovenia's overall score was dragged down by its poor air quality and waste management scores. However, Slovenia faces challenges in terms of climate change and energy security. The country's greenhouse gas emissions are high, and it lacks renewable energy sources. In addition, Slovenia has a high level of water stress, meaning that there is not enough water available to meet all the competing demands on it. Next is Luxembourg. The Grand Duchy places 6th out of 180 countries in the world in the 2022 Environmental Performance Index (CPI), with a score of 72.30, a 13.5 change over 10 years. The country lost 4 ranks compared to the index results from 2020. Yet, Luxembourg has made great strides in improving its environmental performance, with notable improvements in air quality and reductions in greenhouse gas emissions. The country also boasts a well-developed waste management system, with high rates of recycling and composting. However, Luxembourg still faces challenges in terms of water quality and biodiversity conservation. In particular, the country faces pressures from agriculture and tourism development. Luxembourg is committed to addressing these challenges and further improving its environmental performance. Sweden is the 5th country. Sweden scored 72.70 out of 100 in the latest ranking, thanks to its top marks for air quality and climate change mitigation. It also ranked highly for water quality, with a few issues related to wastewater management. The Swedish government has set ambitious goals for sustainability, including going fossil-free by 2045 and 100% renewable energy. The framework contains significant climate goals, a climate act, and a climate policy council to foster cleanliness and environmental protection in practically all aspects of the country. 4th country is Malta. Malta achieved a score of 75.20, putting it ahead of many other European Union countries. The main factors that contributed to Malta's high ranking were its strong performance in air quality and climate change, as well as its good management of water resources. Malta scored particularly high in the categories of air quality. Second, also came 3rd in water and sanitation. In terms of climate and energy, the country ranked 16th due to its reliance on imported fossil fuels. However, it fared well in terms of renewable energy generation capacity per capita. 3rd country is Finland. Finland is the world's 3rd cleanest country with 76.50 EPI score. It was ranked 1st for air quality and 2nd for water and sanitation. Finland outperforms many other countries in water quality and environmental health. In fact, it was one of only 5 countries to score a perfect 10 in the category of drinking water and sanitation. The country also scored well in the categories of air quality and climate and energy, with a score of 8.5 out of 10. Though, there are still some areas where Finland could improve, such as waste management and biodiversity protection. This latest ranking shows that the country is making great strides when it comes to protecting its environment. The goal of the Finnish government is an 95% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. This means eliminating more or less all emissions from the energy consumption. Energy and Climate Roadmap 2050 to determine actions needed to meet this goal is under preparation. 2nd country is the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is the world's 2nd cleanest country. EPI report found that United Kingdom's average score was 77.70 across 10 categories, including air quality, water quality, climate, and energy. The United Kingdom has made significant progress in improving its environmental performance in recent years. Today, there are 4 main renewable energy sources used to power the UK: wind, solar, hydroelectric and bioenergy. They harness the natural power of the sun, the weather, waterways and tides and organic materials to generate electricity. In particular, the country has made strides in reducing air pollution, which has long been a major issue in London and other major cities. Number 1 is Denmark. Denmark was announced as the world's cleanest country. The Danish government has been praised for its efforts in creating a sustainable future with a focus on renewable energy and reducing carbon emissions. In fact, all parliamentary parties in the country have approved an agreement aiming to produce 100% of electricity consumed in the country from renewable sources by 2030. The EPI report found that Denmark's average score was 77.90%, with the top 3 categories being air quality, water quality and environmental effects. There were some lower scores for issues such as biodiversity and fisheries, but these were outweighed by the country's strong performance in other areas. I really hope this video has been impactful to you. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe and share with friends and loved ones. Thanks for watching.